parti sperando che adesso funzioni come si deve, perché stavo qui, lo ripeto ovviamente, perché ero qui per giocarmi il quinto episodio con la versione dove Joker è un criminale. So che non funzionava bene. Quindi i primi 3-5 minuti di sappiatelo. E è una cosa che volevo dire, perché l'ho detto anche nell'altra live, ma volevo dirlo, è che per fare questa cosa io ho creato un nuovo setup di salvataggi e ho fatto sì che le scelte da episodio 1 a 4 fossero randomiche. Quindi io non so tutte le scelte che il nostro Bruce ha fatto. Volevo renderlo pubblico. Quindi è veramente solo un vediamo com'è John da criminale, perché non ci sono neanche le mie scelte. Sono scelte a random dal gioco. Quindi sì, io spero funzioni. Non mi dà fastidio di subirmi l'inizio, Vorrei solo che non si bloccasse ogni 2 minuti e dover riavviarla. Vorrei fare tutta una tirata o almeno 2 o massimo 3 live diverse.
Bruce, how are you? My very best buddy, my old pal.
Hi there, Brucey.
What's it been? I don't know, 3 weeks. Let's see. Last time I laid eyes on you must have been... Oh, yeah. You didn't believe me when I told you I killed those agents in self-defense. It really cleared something up for me. Because friends trust each other. So, I guess we know what you aren't. Harley and I have the virus, and if we're anything, we're sharers. It's just too fun to keep to ourselves. So picture how it hit you when you lost those few dozen people on the bridge. Now think about all of Gotham. Maybe then you'll know what it feels like when a friendship dies.
Huh?
È un bel inizio. E che ho fatto questa parte di gameplay e poi non so cosa succede praticamente. Gameplay di un minuto neanche.
Batman, over here.
What happened?
You need to see it. He's down that way. We're trying to help him, but...
Blood. Fresh. John. That's familiar. Bullock.
We We managed to save him from bleeding out.
The clouds.
We think it's some kind of booby trap. Until we get someone here with an X-ray, we can't risk moving him.
Let me see what I can find. I can't cut him down until I'm sure this isn't some kind of trap. Dilated pupils. Signs of head trauma. Can you tell me what happened?
I don't know. My stomach, it hurts like hell.
With what's happened in Gotham lately, I'm not taking any chances.
Some kind of device. Pacemaker. Did John do this? Shrapnel. It's an old wound. Just change in his pocket.
Devo controllare tutto perché prima sono andato direttamente sulla scatola.
Get these people back. It could be a bomb.
We need to clear the area! Back up!
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God, no! Oh, Jesus!
It's safe to cut him down. We're past the sick punchline.
Io qui in pratica avevo iniziato a parlare con Gordon e continuava a crashare, quindi... Adesso sembra essere più stabile.
Turns your stomach.
Jim.
It's good to see you. Even though I can't remember the last time I was on this side of a police line. Waller canned me, in case you hadn't heard. Right in front of that lowlife Wayne.
Sorry to hear that. Gotham is worse off because of it.
Not the worst thing that's happened. Got a little more time with the wife and kid. And I've been making these cigar boxes, humidors, you know? Keeps the hands busy. Wife thinks I should sell them. But it's still not like being on the front line. Especially when shit like this happens.
Vitals are dropping!
Easy now. Don't move.
Jesus. Now this time off, it's given me some time to think. Back in the day, it was only the gangsters you had to worry about. Now, cops are cut open and filled with carnival toys. Makes you wonder. How'd we get here? I look around, the streets are the same. The only real difference is Batman. You know, I hate saying it, but do you think that we only saw this kind of thing after you showed up? Yeah, you brought in a lot of good collars, so I hope it's not the case, but maybe Batman's made Gotham more dangerous.
No, dicono tutti, è quello il
Gotham's
problema.
in bad shape. You feel it on a day like today. I do all I can to keep these scum off the streets. But I can't do it alone. Help me fight back.
I'm not on the force anymore. Oh, hell. I can't keep my hands out of this. I'll poke around, let you know. Hey, I shouldn't have come down on you so hard about arresting Wayne. Yeah, maybe next time we go at it side by side, huh?
Batman, Bullock's asking for you.
Vuoi un po' di amore da parte del pipistrello, Bullock? Mm?
I tracked a stolen van, full of clowns. So I followed to see. what they were doing.
That was brave, Detective. You did good work.
Thanks. Wish I'd stayed home, though. They picked up a drop.
Was John Doe with them?
They left a box. Goddamn freaks.
La musica è bella. Gli devi dare il pugno.
No sign of explosives. Should be safe to open. Automatic weapons. They're heavily armed.
Maschera antigas.
Authorized by Wayne Enterprises. And signed for by Chairwoman Regina Zellerbach.
Ah, l'hanno rapita.
Regina can't come to the phone right now. This is her assistant.
This is Bruce Wayne.
Oh, hello.
Tell Regina I need to speak to her. I'll be there shortly.
I'll let her know. Thank you.
Attenzione. E così inizia il nostro ultimo viaggio qui a Gotham, a questa Gotham qui. Voglio che sia chiaro che questa è una live puramente a scopi informativi. Voglio vedere com'è l'episodio. Non considero questo episodio vero perché non... Questo è come sarebbe potuto andare, io voglio solo vederlo. Ma ricordo a tutti che il mio finale canonico è Joker che diventa vigilante e io e lui che restiamo amici. Punto. Andrà male, qualsiasi cosa succeda andrà
Prices
male.
have been holding steady despite the events of the last few days. But who knows how long that will last once word gets out. Our CEO brought known terrorists into the building.
Regina?
Speak of the devil. We were just talking about you and your friends from upstate, Bruce.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Ma'am, he's here. In the boardroom.
Maybe there's an explanation.
Why would he come back here if he's with them?
You had to know it might come to this. Your connection to these felons, whatever it is, it could ruin the company. You have left me with no choice.
Ah, that picture. It's not what it looks like. I'm sorry I couldn't tell you about it sooner, but I was helping the feds.
Do you have proof of this? If the guard takes us to court?
Of course. But there is something we have to talk about. I found this. It appears to be signed by you.
What is this? Automatic weapons? Grenades? Bruce, truly, I never
yeah.
signed this. I've never even heard of this.
Hello?
Bruce?
What's going on?
Start talking! A priest, a rabbi, and a CEO walk into a boardroom. Priest says, it's a trap. The rabbi says, Joker tricked us.
Call security!
The CEO doesn't say anything, because he's dead!
Mi piace questo ragazzo. Ciao Harley.
Did somebody call for backup? Eyes on me, Brucey. If you care one iota for these suits, you'll stand down. I mean it. Get those hands where I can see them. No.
Please, Harley, don't.
Smart move. Nice work, Kent. You're really moving up the career ladder.
What do you want?
Thank you oh so very much for asking. Regina, what do you think I want, sweet cheeks?
The serum is gone, Harley. It's over.
Ain't over till it's over.
Hey.
I was inspired to think outside the box. Oh, here comes my inspiration now.
I bring you Joker!
Ciao amico mio.
This meeting is now called to order.
Quanto sei bello in tutte le versioni esistenti.
Regina, good to see you again. Bruce, buddy. Put her there. It's just a handshake. Well, no need to be rude. Surely someone else will be hospitable if they know what's good for them. That was shocking! You get it? Bruce, it's been too long. Just finishing up a grand tour of this delightful city. Visited some of our old haunts along the way. But this, Bruce, this is gonna be my favorite. Ma and Pa always said I'd make it to the top one day. Dreams really do come true. Wayne Enterprises. I bet the benefits package is top-notch.
Nice costume, John.
Joker now! And this isn't a costume, Bruce. This is me. Unlike that thing you're wearing. You and I both know that's not your favorite suit. And now, for my first executive order.
You remember that pesky virus, don't you, Bruce? We found a way to make more of it. Oh, a lot more.
Oh, cazzo.
Wanna do the honors, Puddin'?
Oh, honey, you know me so well.
Sei un po' per evitarlo.
I wanted us to be friends, Bruce, but you ruined it. Now we get to be enemies. Don't! You thought Riddler was bad? Penguin, Lady Arkham. None of them knew you like I do. I know just how to press those buttons.
No. See that little but very powerful bomb right there, Gotham? We got 100 more where that came from. Planted all around the city where you'll never find them. Except for the ones I'm setting off now.
No!
I sent your friendly neighborhood police force a list of demands. First and foremost, Batman's head on a pike in Gotham Square. He's the one who started.
Oh, I love her.
You got 24 hours to make good. So chop chop.
She's something else, isn't she? All those demands. I've only got one. Stop me, Bruce. Be my best enemy. Be the man I need you to be.
It doesn't have to be this way. We don't have to be enemies.
You think I'm an idiot, Bruce? You and I both know that's all that's left for us. After what I've done.
Oh, toughen up, little canary.
Guess you fell off that ladder. Keep the masks on. No survivors. Too bad. You done catching up, Mr. J? Place is, starting to stink.
We're done. For now. We are going to have so much fun.
Till next time, Brucey.
Bruce!
I'm here.
Oh, thank God. I saw the news.
Harley and Joker.
Scusate un attimo, voglio controllare una cosa.
In the wind, I'm afraid. Officers should reach you shortly.
I don't have time for that. I'm headed to the lab.
But are you all right?
I have something that might lead me to Joker.
Non ha virus addosso. Merda, l'hanno rilasciato su tutta Wayne Tower. Che inizio.
Are you all right?
Harley knocked me pretty good. Just gotta get to the elevator.
Salve. Vuole un bacino? No, decisamente non credo si potesse evitare tutto ciò. Se non ti sei fidato di John, ovviamente.
Computer, on.
Al, sit rep on the areas impacted by the bombs.
I'm on it. Joker and Harley are using the attacks to cover their escape. The authorities have no leads on where they've gone.
Harley said they planted bombs throughout the city. I got a piece of fabric off of John. Could give us an idea of where he's been. Let's see what we can learn from this thing. Analysis, trace elements, anything recent.
It's chaos, Bruce. Bringing up drone coverage on the blast sites now. The bombs have an explosive component in addition to the chemical payload.
Disperses the virus across a larger area.
One of the bombs detonated on Gotham Bridge, the primary route out of the city. People, they succumbed to the virus as they were driving.
Authorities have shut down the east side and peninsula bridges.
For now, there is no way out of Gotham by car.
They've closed off the docks.
It seems they had to. No one is sure how long the fallout will take to dissipate.
That cargo ship, was it...
Operational? Unfortunately, yes. Everyone aboard was dead within seconds.
Che bravo,
there
John.
were multiple explosions along Mercy Street Station, with Gotham General Hospital at the center. They're estimating the death toll at...
We have to stay calm, Al. Focus.
At this rate, it seems as if nothing can stop them.
Maybe. But Joker hasn't told Harley my identity. If he had, she would have taken my head off back there.
Perhaps their partnership isn't as stable as they'd like us to believe. He's keeping secrets from her. At least for a time.
I think Joker might be trying to protect me from Harley. He has a kind of twisted affection for me.
But will that be enough to protect you from this plan of theirs?
A number of foreign particles have been detected on the fabric.
There appear to be traces of wine and wax.
Pollen, too. It's a start. Joker said he visited some of our old haunts.
It appears that he blames you for what he has become. If he
Ciao,
hopes
John.
to defile the memories of your time together, it will be with more of these chemical bombs. So you want to cross-reference those locations
With the elements found in the fabric, yes.
That could just work.
It has to. John used to run therapy circles at the stacked deck.
Perhaps this is where he met his followers.
There's plenty of wine here. The cleaning polish on the rag contains some wax, but that seems like a stretch.
Non era troppo importante come luogo. No, è Fun House, ovviamente.
It's where I found him, surrounded by those agents.
Non c'è vino qui dentro, tipo.
No trace of wax. The candles in the funhouse are all fake.
No, non è una...
Location's not a good fit.
Allora deve essere al
Gotta
bar.
move on.
Deve essere al caffè. No, alla chiesa per il selfie. C'è anche
Divinity
il vino.
Church. John managed to track me here after he got out of Arkham.
Lucius's funeral.
Deve essere qui.
Communion wine. Could be a match. Those candles look recently burned. The traces of pollen are coming from the flowers along the altar.
Ci ho pensato, sono scemo, scusate. No, proprio ho visto i fiori in realtà.
Divinity.
My God, he truly is a monster. People are afraid. They'll be looking for solace.
The church will be full. Harley and Joker knew this when they planted
Finisce
the
sempre
bomb.
nelle chiese, rammeggio.
Al, contact the agency. Tell them where I'm headed.
Right away. Stay alert. Gotham is in a state of panic.
Però per come stanno le cose qui mi sento di voler lasciare il mantello. Per cui letteralmente l'ho creato io totalmente. Qui io mi sa che qui mi givapperò Batman, come si può dire, insomma.
Police are looking for information on the whereabouts of Harleen Quinzel and a man calling himself Joker after a string of biochemical attacks across Gotham. Footage of the suspects was released from inside Wayne Enterprises just moments ago. Warning, what you are about to hear may be disturbing for some listeners.
I sent you friendly neighborhood.
Waller.
Batman.
Thank God. I wanted to talk to you about Harley's demands. Portraits of her and Joker painted on City Hall. The brain of Riddler's killer. And my personal favorite. All agency operatives must leave Gotham within the next 24 hours. Except for Amanda Waller, who'll be shot out of a cannon at the stroke of midnight.
You know these maniacs better than anyone. What's your take on this? We need to figure out a plan before this gets any worse.
Better start looking for a cannon.
And here I thought you didn't have a sense of humor.
I've got a lead on another bomb. They may have planted one in Divinity Church.
I'll do what I can, but I'm stretched thin. Those clowns hit one of my transports, and there's unrest forming across the city because of their demands. Asking for us by name.
It's designed to turn the city against us. Bomb goes off in places worshipped. People might just
throw us to the wolves to save themselves. I'm starting to wonder if there's a damn thing we can do about it.
If this is too hard for you, leave. I'm sure you can get a helicopter back to Washington.
Excuse me? I'm seeing this thing through, whether you like it or not. I'm sending one of my agents to the church now. An EOD specialist will be close behind.
Ho provato a mandarla via.
Find that bomb before anyone else gets hurt. Waller out.
Stavo vedendo se ho il rossetto sui denti.
Our
Ogni tanto
beloved
succede.
Gotham is under siege. From all sides. It is here.
Everyone out!
What the? Get out of my way!
Please, everyone, calm down.
I said out. That includes you.
That's one way to clear the place.
Avesta.
Batman. Waller sent me to assist. Agent Fox.
I heard about this on the agency channel. I know this church.
I'd like you to meet our newest recruit.
Batman.
Ah.
Special Agent Fox, ready to assist.
Thank you, Agent Fox. We need all the help we can get.
No, mi sa che succede questo se non gli dico di essere Batman.
I've calibrated my drone to scan for traces of the virus. You can take the controls while I analyze the data.
Gas masks.
Fichissimo.
I'll make sure no one else tries to come inside.
Let's get started. Syncing now.
Aspetta, voglio controllare. Voglio controllare come succede queste cose. A random? No, io non lo so, Ah sì, se non gli dico di essere Batman viene approcciata dalla Waller e diventa un agente. Beh, ci sta come cosa,
Not much trace. Unlikely the bomb is here.
How about the North Pews?
Non era lì che stavamo seduti. È qui.
Traces are minimal, probably not here.
Ah no, ok. So che era molto più emotivo di quanto pensassi.
The organ.
I'm reading some traces, but levels are still nominal.
E allora per forza qui.
Here.
Jackpot.
If this goes off, it'll kill everyone in a 5-block radius.
Then you'll
find a way to disarm it.
If we could just see the internal components.
Here
I
goes.
can.
Harley said 24 hours.
There are no numbers on the timer. Was she telling the truth?
Looks in sync with the timer. I can see wires.
Let's get a better look.
Damn it.
Oh God.
It's a trap.
We have to identify the wire.
Cosa? È un genio malato.
Activating electromagnetic imaging. A failsafe. If I cut this wire, it'll activate the bomb. Found the timer.
That's the one.
Power's the teeth. Cutting this wire won't stop the bomb.
Se esplodevi, madonna. Cazzo ha detto?
Hold on. Getting some strange readings off the bomb. I'll do a more thorough analysis and let you know what I find.
Un'altra cartolina di John.
What's that? Love your best enemy. This is all just a game to him. All of this suffering and death, just for a laugh.
Got something.
A me piace.
The paint on the bomb. It's made of a
Non l'avrei
unique
tenuta
solvent.
quella
I
cartolina.
cross-referenced it with the chemical manufacturers in Gotham. Got a few hits.
Send the list to the agency.
Done. GCPD officers are being sent to scout the locations. I better get back to it. There's a lot more data that needs analysis. So, till next time?
Thank you, Agent Fox. We have a lead on potential locations.
Oh, good.
Iman.
Destroying Riddler's blood. It was a terrible mistake. It escalated the situation on the bridge with Harley. Everything spiraled out of control into this. And now we have Joker. I see how I helped to create this monster. Now that I've seen the destruction firsthand.
It wasn't just you, Waller, Harley, me. We all had our part to play.
A lot of people died today because of it. A lot more might die.
Ma'am, backup is here. We have EOD on standby. What are your orders?
Comunque muore un bordello di gente in meno se
I guess this is our opportunity to keep
lo faccio diventare vigilante.
Get EOD prepped for disposal. No one comes in here without my express consent. Batman. They say you should never meet your heroes. I'm pretty sure they're wrong.
I'm Batman.
It's done, Waller.
So I heard. Good work. I've got Gordon on the other line. Says he has a lead, but he'll only talk to you. I trust you'll handle and report back. Patching you through.
Jim.
Batman, I've got a lead on Joker, a solid one. I'm at Ace Chemicals. I need you to meet me. Damn it, Batman. I can't do it.
Can't do what?
You go to hell, you son of a bitch!
Minchia, si è tradito totalmente. Grande Jim. No, si va già alla Ace Chemicals. Esce l'episodio in 5 minuti, ok? Ma pure non finisce la Ace Chemicals. Jim?
Gordon.
Sai che l'ho lasciato qui pestato male. Non va, non andava.
Jim. Batman.
No, ok, trappola. C'hai Icarus Crystal? Io mi concio così quando gioco a questo gioco. Dai, giochiamo ragazzi. Mi sa che sono troppi. Grande Jim. Il classico dinamico duo. È più bello questo che Batman e Robin per quanto mi riguarda. Quindi, cioè, se io lo faccio vedere vigilante, il combattimento iniziale dell'episodio, quello serio, è tra me, con me e Joker. Invece in questo caso con me e Jim. Ci sta. Ma ero piuttosto sincero che dovesse succedere.
Wait! I can't give a gift to my new friend if you beat him to death.
Ciao John.
Don't worry, I've got something else planned for you. Go on, don't be rude.
Cos'è la mappa di Gotham? Dove sono tutte le bombe?
All the bomb sites are marked with a smile. My gift for you, new best friend. Isn't that right, Gordy? No, that nickname doesn't work. Jimmy. Jimmy here, led you right to me.
Jimbo.
There was no way we could meet their demands. Joker offered me the bomb locations in exchange for you. I couldn't go through with it.
Oh, don't beat yourself up, Jim. I've got people to do that for you. Besides, you were the perfect bait.
I'm sorry, Batman. I shouldn't have even considered making a deal.
I understand, Jim. You did what you had to. Take the map and get out of here.
Okay, you Jimbo.
Oh, adesso sì.
And save Gotham.
Non credo che gli abbia dato le vere cose delle bombe, ma...
Jim!
Oppure se gli ha date.
Not too fast. I still have lots to do before my other half finds out I gave away the map.
Non mi dire che ti finisce Jim in sedia a rotelle perché è ironico.
Dump him in his car.
Every bone in your body.
Holy cow! I think I just peed! You know, I love your spirit, Batman, but you need to save it for what's to come. This is a marathon, not a sprint. That look! Right there. That's what I wanted to see. You know, Dr. Newman used to say anger is often a response to feeling powerless. You think maybe that's why you're so mad? Because I'm on top. Because I have you completely in my power. Because the tables have turned.
This therapist you keep talking about, she did a terrible job.
On the contrary, I'm the happiest I've ever been. I was in such a dark place before. Now, everything is light. Jimmy's just the first, you know. I have plans for all your friends. Not all of them have to die, just whatever hurts the worst. Like with Gordy, you two will spend the rest of your days knowing what you had is poisoned. Harley's gonna be upset, of course. She wanted the whole city to drink virus mimosas. Someone would have survived like Riddler, and she'd have gotten her serum. You think she'll forgive me when she finds out? About the map, I mean. But nothing less would get Chief of Mustache to flip. I just had to have your staunchest frenemy betray you.
She'll kill you the minute she finds out.
I know that. Deep down inside. You always said I had a self-destructive streak, Dr. Leland. Thing is, Harley's perfect the way she is. And if she does get sick, I'll be there to take care of her.
John.
Oh, well, hasn't this just been illuminated?
È stato per un minuto John.
It changed our lives. Just goes to show you can't trust anyone in Gotham.
Credo che sia diventato schizofrenico. Un pochino. O quel che è, una doppia personalità quasi.
Exploding Gordon's dreams of being a hero. And who wants that?
John.
It's Joker! Sit! Play dead! Good boy!
Preferisco John vigilante, ma anche questo non è male, c'è da dirlo. John vigilante credo sia più John possibile, che cerca di però essere buono, come gli ha insegnato Bruce. Questo John qui è diventato letteralmente quasi doppia personalità, perché è un po' John, ma la maggior parte di lui è ok, Bruce ha detto che non mi si fida di me, non possiamo essere amici, quindi la farò pagare, nemici sia. Mi vuole bene tutto sommato, e questa è la verità.
just leave. You could let me go.
Cat.
That button, one right there. You'll have the chance to go free, which will in turn trap Bruce forever. So I'm giving you 3 whole seconds. 1, 2, 3.
Ah, così.
Congratulations! You did it!
Selina.
Bruce, it's...
What a dramatic turn of events! Bruce witnessed your terrible, awful, just despicable betrayal. I hope it hurts! Now, you kids play nice.
Quindi lei non diventa parte della task force della Waller se lui non diventa Joker, ok. Chiarisce, ma secondo me è facilmente apribile quella cosa.
Eye for an eye. You left me in one of Riddler's contraptions. So effortlessly. It made the decision.
I was confident you'd escape.
Oh yeah? Me too then. That's totally why I hit the button. Sounds like BS at any angle, doesn't it? Just get out of the car.
Ok, quindi in questa versione non ci siamo venduti.
Just give me a second to get free.
The suite wasn't appropriate for dinner. Did we keep our little secret from Ah no, ok. Pensavo che c'era una parola segreta se mettevo tutte le lettere che hanno il quadrato sopra, invece no.
Damn it. Here we go.
Are you... Oh, I hate having to do that.
Cioè mi sta facendo praticamente uscire totalmente malmenato.
The bars are electrified. It's too far to just reach my hand inside.
No, c'è il bastone, easy.
Great, now push the key to me. I'll unlock the door between us. It only unlocks from my side.
She's telling the truth, but she can also take that key and get out, leaving you trapped and unable to help the other dinner guests. Because you know she won't. What do you say, Bruce? You going to trust a thief?
All right, coming your way.
Really?
Sapevo che avrebbe fatto. Dai. Lo sapevo.
Hope I don't regret this.
Ero abbastanza sicuro che prima facesse. Ah, davvero è stato facile, poi. Cazzo.
That's not how it's supposed to go! You like each other so much, you can fry together.
The electrical box. If you cut the wire connected to the floor...
One of these agents tried that, but...
Faccio io.
Bruce!
Quasi ucciso, ma va bene. Se non schivavo, morivo.
That's disappointing. I was hoping for a bit more drama and a lot more death to To get there, you two sweethearts have to go through the tunnel of love.
Bruce, I appreciate the trust. It was unexpected.
Ah. È come Heavy Rain.
Just take it slow.
What's that phrase? I walk a mile over broken glass. Well, 8 feet should be a piece of cake. What could be more romantic than pulling shards from each other's kneecaps?
Mi sta ammazzando.
Okay.
Oh cazzo.
I'm okay.
Solo John mi fa tutto questo. Amore vero. Ah, niente ginocchia distrutte.
Stay buried for long. Do they, Bruce? Better dig up the truth, detective, or join the dead in silence.
Dig up the truth. Riddler. Lucius Fox, Martha Wayne, Thomas Wayne, John Doe. What is this?
There's such a thing as pacing, Bruce! Get back to digging!
Oh, God.
You're so good at pulling people's hearts out of their chests, Bruce. What's one more?
Something underneath.
See some familiar faces, Bruce? There's Thomas Wayne, your dear departed criminal dad. Joe Chill, you two met in Crime Alley that one time, remember? Bruce Wayne, that cat. And Batman, of course. Nothing happens in Gotham without him skulking around. This is a good old-fashioned whodunit. These are your suspects. The victims, as usual, are all around you. All you gotta do is put the right face on the right grave, Bruce.
Beh,
I'll
facile.
allow room for some interpretation, but not much.
Lucius.
Some people would say Lucius Fox was in the wrong place at the wrong time, but we both know he was there then because of Batman.
Sì, lo so dove vuoi arrivare, John. Ho detto io a ucciderti, lo so.
That's loyalty. Correct! I guess your dad being gunned down in front of you is something you don't forget.
You're just pulling every string, aren't you?
Yes! The way Nate takes another victim. His shady dealings got a loved one killed. Will history repeat itself tonight?
What's he trying to say?
John Doe is dead. There's only Joker now.
Poor John was betrayed by his very own best friend. He gave his heart willingly, only to have it ripped from his chest, still beating and spraying blood everywhere. What a mess.
Mi spiace, John. Nella mia vera vita, nella mia vera run ho fatto quello che ritenevo giusto.
No, we placed them all.
Io voglio bene, io a John.
What the hell?
Someone's in there. Tiffany!
I couldn't breathe. I've been in there for hours.
How did you end up in there? And are you hurt?
I'm okay. I'm okay now. I was heading back to the precinct, and someone hit me from behind. I ended up here.
What is it?
The final sticker.
It looks like...
That's you.
So what?
Joker thinks you killed Riddler.
I'm not sure why. It's just...
Hey, you can tell me.
Joker's right. I killed Riddler.
You killed Riddler.
He deserved what he got. And who are you?
Riddler's friend.
Selina!
I came to this town to avenge him.
Riddler killed her father's son.
This is Lucius Fox's daughter.
Tiffany.
Whatever you do, Bruce, you're gonna have to turn Tiffany in because of your precious code. Turn her into your old friend Gordon at the GCPD. Wait! You got him fired. No, wait. He's not your friend anymore. He betrayed you. God! What a mess you've made. Dinner is about to be served.
Mi piace, una bella cena fra amici.
The final guest awaits.
Bruce. When this is over, we're gonna talk, right?
You can count on it.
Lui intendeva che mi devi dire che cazzo sta succedendo, ma lui intendeva assolutamente dobbiamo parlare, hai ucciso qualcuno. Come questo è il primo Joker che creiamo totalmente, eh. Perché ok che a volte abbiamo gestato noi nella cosa, però qui è tutta totalmente colpa nostra per quanto mi riguarda. Chiamatemi scemo. Chi è l'ultimo ospite? Alfred? Visto che Jim mi ha tradito a seconda di John.
Welcome! Finally.
So glad you could join us.
Aha.
Head explosion setting too. So play along.
Io avrei giocato comunque a fare la cena.
Isn't this nice? People never take the time to eat a meal together these days. And since you care about these folks, well, as much as you care about anyone, you'll be a good little guest.
Wow. Quite the turnout. People you've kidnapped, people you pay, and a lunatic who cares more about hair dye than you. Aw, John. Don't have any real friends.
I worked hard.
Oh, Bruce is cranky. Probably just forgot to eat breakfast. Let's get some food in you. Open up. Come on.
Go on. Put your lips on it.
Sembra che siano...
You were right. He ain't so sharp.
I see what you did there, honey.
I like making you smile.
You're so good to me.
Alfred!
He came as soon as he heard you and Tiffany would be here.
You assured me no one would get hurt.
Ah, no. I said that people would get hurt if you didn't come. Not the same. You brought scones!
Stay clear of that one. Came out a bit charred. Well, luckily, Master Bruce has never been picky.
They look good, don't they? Want one? Wow!
Sure, thanks.
C'è sicuramente qualcosa.
One in the middle.
But that one's burnt. Wow!
Sapevo io.
Love hitting you.
Since the guests are all here, I want to show them the main course.
That's a great idea.
Sapevo che Alfred fa le cose giuste.
I'll have my pick of all of Gotham soon. So I'm kinda hoping the survivor ain't one of you.
Doesn't that look good? Old family recipe. Hope you're all hungry.
So, Joker, how does it feel to lie right to her face?
That's not polite dinner conversation, Bruce. Do you really want Harley killing the whole town before we eat? That might ruin your appetite. And Gordon, well, he won't even have a stomach left. So just play along, like I taught you. Good. Good.
Mi sto facendo malmenare mali...
Don't make them like they used to.
La lama. Ultimo. Utile, volevo dire.
Puddin'. I think it's time.
No! I mean, not yet. Longer, right?
Ti amo, John.
Right.
A game. 3 rounds, 1 for each of Bruce's friends. Let's get to know just how awful each of you truly is. Think of it as your last confession. raise a hand or lose it. That's right. Fingers up. Alfred's going to get this party started. Read it.
Never have I ever lied to a friend.
Now, the way that this works is, if you have lied to a friend, finger goes down. I know, your dad's a crime lord. It's really tough to tell a tween. Your turn. Pretty simple rules.
I only ever lied to protect you.
Oh, please.
Did I say tell me your stupid sorry excuses? No! Finger down! And now, if you've lowered a finger, I get to do something terrible to you. Not you, of course. Next!
Huh. Never have I ever used a friend.
All of it.
Manipulated them just to get what I want.
I never meant to hurt you, John.
I don't care what you meant! And anyway, I'm much better off now. Finger down.
Not you, Puddin'. You do you, hun. I got the cats.
Thanks, babe.
Bruce!
Next up, Tiffany.
Never have I ever. You know what? I'm not doing this.
Don't test us, lab rats.
Test you? If I didn't have a gun to my head, I'd kill you just like I killed Riddler.
Tiffany.
And it'd be a whole lot easier. Because unlike you two, Riddler was smart.
What did you say?
I think the gal who fell into our trap just called us dumb. Maybe we hit her too hard on the head. Or maybe not hard enough.
If there wasn't a 0.001% chance that you might survive the virus, I'd kill you right now!
Read. Never have I ever killed a person in cold blood.
Didn't know the Girl Scout had it in her, did ya?
Finger down, Brucey. You murdered John Doe. And it was as cold-blooded as you can get.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
Sorry? You didn't mean it! I worshipped you!
Hun, he don't matter. Not anymore.
You see what he does? Man, I really dodged a bullet, didn't I? You're a freaking mess. Look at these people you surround yourself with. Liars. Thieves. Murderers. And you think you're too good for me? I am so glad we're not friends.
Puddin', I'm done waiting. You got what you wanted, right?
Yeah, I did.
Let him die a little sooner
Ma
than the rest
non ha
of
una
the city.
sopracciglia, John?
John, come on. Don't let her kill me.
Wait!
You gotta be kidding me.
We've been having fun, right?
Things happening.
Stabbing him, hitting him, emotionally torturing him.
C'ha solo una sopracciglia.
I don't want it to end.
Oh my god! Are you serious right now? I try so hard to make you happy, but you're never gonna get over him, are you? I'm gonna kill you!
Babe!
Aspetta, forse... Ok, sì, a posto. Perché ho cliccato ma non è partito, capito?
I'm so glad we're not friends.
Puddin', I'm done waiting.
Secondo me un po' di John c'è ancora, comunque.
You got what you wanted, right?
Yeah, I did.
Let him die a little sooner than the rest of the city.
John, come on. Don't let her kill me.
Wait!
You gotta be kidding me.
It's just... We've been having fun, right?
Things happening.
Stabbing him, hitting him, emotionally torturing him.
Puddin'.
I kind of just... I don't want it to end.
Oh my god! Are you serious right now? I try so hard to make you happy, but you're never gonna get over him, are you? I'm gonna kill you!
Babe!
You gotta... He defused the bomb!
Assolutamente non su di John. Posso scegliere.
I'm gonna kill all of you!
Basta eliminazione.
Alright, you clowns. Time to...
Non ci ho pensato.
Sorry, baby. Can't we just kill and make up?
Let's start with the killing part. See how we go from there. That's a problem. Move!
Bruce, what should
Tell the GCPD where we are. I can't let these two escape.
You got it.
I should have killed you the moment I met you.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to them.
Cute couple.
They'll be cuter with their brains bashed in. run!
Joker!
I'll kill him! I'll make sure Harley stays put. Go finish this.
Di già?
This ain't over until I say it's over.
È diventato il Joker che conosciamo, che abbandonarle. Mi sa che stiamo per raggiungere alla punchline, sapete?
You can't beat me, Bruce. You need me. I'm the villain of your dreams. The shadow within your shadow. The tumor lurking in your soul.
You broke my heart, John. I did need you. I cared about you. But you took what I gave you and you twisted it into something ugly and wrong.
Ugly? Wrong? If you ever loved me, you'd see what we have now. It's beautiful. Why so shy, Lucy? Come on.
La musica è stupenda.
You should see your face.
John. John! It's erratic.
Come on! Come on! Please!
Che bella scena.
No.
You saved me. Why? You could have let me die.
I'm not like you. I'm not a killer.
I wasn't a killer either, Bruce. Until I met you. Remember that night? Drinking frappes under the stars. You dishing out advice about the ladies. Me finding out you were the bad. It was perfect. You know, some part of me always knew. Someone like you, you'd never really be friends with someone like me. But I wanted to believe it so badly. We had some good times. Didn't we, Bruce? It wasn't all bad.
Yeah, sure. Some of it was fun.
I hope you'll look at that scar and remember those good times.
Bello anche questo, eh.
You can sure take some punishment, Wayne. I'll give you that. Dish it out, too. I'm pulling my people out of Gotham effective immediately. I want you to know, you're square. Your secret is safe with me. After everything you've done, it's only right.
Thank you. If the wrong people found out who I am...
That's not going to happen. At least not because of me. Anything else we need to discuss? Or is this goodbye?
What about Jem? Joker hurt him pretty bad.
They're saying he might not walk again, at least not without a cane. He saved thousands of lives with that map. Trading you like that? He's clearly been taking lessons from the agency. I'm inclined to give him a medal. Maybe his old title too, if he wants it. Tough old dog like him. He's good for a junkyard like Gotham.
Jem deserves the highest honor. Like always, he put his duty first.
It can't have been easy for him. Anyone else you're concerned about?
And Avesta. Is she going with you?
Poor Iman. You really got inside her head, didn't you? I know it was her that destroyed Riddler's blood. She's gonna have to answer for that. I need to be able to trust the people who work for me. You get that, right?
Let her come work for me. I'll find her a job at Wayne Enterprises.
Is that what she wants?
She should at least know it's an option.
Okay, then. I'll mention it. She's pretty fond of Gotham. God knows why. And of you. You know, she loves that steak place on Clinton Street. Maybe you should take her sometime. So, what else?
Catwoman.
I thought she'd be pretty high on your list. You two certainly have been close. I've got a collar on her for now. But seeing how she put herself on the line against Joker, maybe I'd be willing to take it off. As a token of my goodwill.
Catwoman has a sordid past.
Past? I'd say present, with decent odds on future, too.
I'll keep a lid on that, but give her a fresh start. Clear her record.
What record?
I'll see you around.
It's always possible, Bruce. But I'll tell you one thing. I'll be over the moon if I never have to come back to this wasteland.
All teams accounted for, ma'am. Airlift is en route.
Thank you, Agent. I'll be right there.
Agent Fox reported in. She's heading to evac Point B.
Make sure she gets there. Word is Tiffany Fox copped to Riddler's murder. That young woman showed a lot of promise on my team. Personally, I'd turn a blind eye. But I know how you feel about lethal force. I can bring her in if you want. Lay a charge on her. Unless that's something you'd rather take care of yourself.
Tiffany and I go way back. I'd rather deal with her myself.
You'll want to catch her before the airlift leaves. Take care of yourself, Bruce Wayne.
Chi è che poteva impedire che Gordon venisse sparato? Questa è la stessa scena praticamente. Rivisitata ovviamente.
Batman.
Going somewhere.
Director Waller's leaving Gotham. I'm going with her. What's it to you?
I don't condone killing. Not even criminals like Riddler.
So you heard about that. News travels fast. Riddler had it coming. That maniac stole my father from me. From you too, right?
What do you mean?
I know you worked with my dad. I saw agency records that hinted at your collaboration. Did you care about my father at all? Or did you just use him to make your tech?
Of course I cared about him. Lucius was my friend.
Then you know why I did it. Prison walls couldn't stop Riddler. He showed that when he escaped Peñadura. Taking him out was the only way to make sure he didn't do more harm. Leave more families without fathers. In the case of maniacs like him, the ends justify any means. It was the right thing to do.
We have to hold ourselves to a higher standard. We start murdering criminals, and we're no better than they are.
We'll have to agree to disagree. It's been nice talking, but my ride is waiting.
This isn't over. You will answer for Riddler's death.
When you have evidence that'll stand up in court, give me a call.
Tiffany.
What is it?
Your father's last words were that he loved you, that he was sorry he wasn't around more. You were raised by a good man. You have a good heart. Don't forget that. Don't let your anger define you.
I won't. Thanks, Batman.
Un finale totalmente diverso per lei.
Alfred, Tiffany's gone.
Ah.
I'm coming back to the manor.
Good. There was something I wanted to talk to you about.
Something important?
Better in person, I think.
Then I'll see you soon.
Cazzo, però anche stavolta mi sento come se dovessi essere Batman. Per vari motivi. Non c'è Tiffany. Gordon probabilmente non camminerà più. Non c'è nessuno a proteggere Gotham. E in più farei felice John se io rimanessi Batman.
I was going to write a note, but I'm not a coward. At least I don't want to be. Not anymore. Then again, this won't be the first time I've found my courage in a single malt.
Courage for what?
Saying goodbye. I'm leaving, Bruce. It's time I went in search of better pastures. I know it's a lot to take in, but hear me out. This war of ours is not what it was when we started. I no longer have the stomach for it. It's not sustainable. At least not for me.
So what, you're just gonna walk away? I thought you said you weren't a coward.
You know this isn't easy for me.
Easier than continuing to fight, apparently.
Our mission used to be so clear. Catch the criminals, lock them up. But nothing is clear anymore. At least not to me. Now everything has become so gray.
Gray? Talk to me, Alfred.
We used John Doe, exploited his friendship to get you into the pact. We took advantage of someone you met in an asylum, for God's sake. Someone clearly challenged with a proven tendency to violence.
I'll admit that wasn't our finest moment, but at the time it seemed like our best course of action.
Precisely my point. Our best judgment is no longer good enough. You led John Doe to believe you were his friend. Turning on him when he killed those agents, that pushed him to become Joker.
What's your point?
Sometimes it's as if Batman creates the evil he means to destroy.
Ma l'altra versione io non l'ho fatto diventare Joker cattivo e lui ce l'ha comunque con me, stronzo.
A dreadful thought, I know, but one that keeps me awake at night.
I'm not blind to the damage I cause, nor am I to the chaos that swirls in Gotham. But I have to believe the good outweighs the bad. I thought you did too.
Not anymore. Anyone who comes into contact with us suffers. Lucius is gone. Tiffany has blood on her hands. She's Waller's creature now, driven to her by our secrets. Another casualty of our mission. She was on Joker's guest list because of her relationship to you. Selina, too. It's a miracle any of us survived that ghastly dinner. But Joker certainly made his point. The lives we touch are touched by pain. Friends, colleagues, innocents. No one is spared.
What we do is hard, Alfred. But whining about it won't solve anything.
You're right. You won't have to hear much more from me. One thing is for certain. My tremors are gone.
That's great news, Al.
They stopped the minute I made the decision to go. I thought it was the kidnapping with Lady Arkham that caused them. Some kind of residual trauma. But I had it wrong. This sense of powerlessness I've been feeling, it came from something I saw in you. The tremors, the fainting spells, all of it.
Do you really think I'm that bad?
No, I'm sorry, Bruce. That's not what I meant at all. Let me explain. Your father was driven by an obsession, by a need to control. He rushed headlong into the darkness, thinking himself invincible, oblivious to the cost. Just like you.
Not like me. I chased that darkness away.
And yet, history is repeating itself. I'm more certain of that with every passing day.
Alfred, these comparisons... You knew the evil my father was capable of. You think you see that in me?
I said nothing about evil, Bruce.
Then what are you saying?
I'm saying you'll end up in the same place. Face down in an alley. Shot in the dark by criminals in some godforsaken corner of Gotham. I won't be witness to that. I won't bury you, too. I stood by and did nothing while Thomas destroyed himself, along with everything he loved. I enabled him, like I've been enabling you. Realizing this, I've never felt so helpless. I wanted things to be different for you, my boy. You deserved a better life than the one I gave you. I failed you, and for that I'm sorry.
Alfred, I'm nothing without you. You're my father. The best father anyone could have hoped for.
A good father wants his children to be happy and safe. Seeing how far you are from either, it's why I have to go. Well, I don't want to miss my flight. There's always traffic around the airport.
No, a me viene da rimanere Batman, mi verrà sempre da rimanere Batman.
You don't have to do it, Bruce. There are other ways of doing good in the world. But you pour everything into your bloody crusade, and I know you too well to hope you'll ever change.
Io non lo so. Però, a parte che sono completista, mettiamo i punti in chiaro. Jim mi ha detto la stessa cosa che mi ha detto Alfred. E in più, questa volta io ho totalmente fallito. Non è che ho fallito un pochino, ho totalmente fallito con John. Questo, credo, se Bruce l'ha considerato un amico come io lo considero, lo potrebbe distruggere, quindi potrebbe decidere di
Alfred, wait.
give up e
Would you
basta.
stay? If I promised things would be different.
Is that a promise you can keep?
Like you said, there are a lot of ways to help. I'm sure the city could use a man of my talent and resources.
Are you sure about this?
I'll do whatever it takes to keep our family together, Al. Even this. So please, tell me you'll stay.
Oh, maybe just one more night.
Cosa c'è nelle sopracciglia?
We had so much fun, Joker. I just couldn't stay away.
I knew you wouldn't be able to, Bruce. Let's get you ready.
Ci sono 5 finali. Immagino che i 5 finali sì, non mi ricordo. Sono Joker criminale se lasci Batman, Joker criminale se rimani Batman, Joker buono se rimani Batman dopo che gli hai detto che non siete amici, Joker buono se non rimani Batman dopo che gli hai detto che non siete amici, e Joker dopo che gli hai detto che siete amici. Signori, abbiamo finito. Eliminerò questo file perché l'ho fatto solo e esclusivamente. Ecco qua. Signore, è stato un bel episodio tutto sommato, anche se per quanto sia bello io sono amico di John. Noi ci vediamo alla prossima live e inizieremo altri giochi probabilmente, oltre a fare i soliti giochi che sono infiniti. Alla prossima, signori. È stato un piacere. Spero tantissimo in una terza stagione, io ve lo dico.